after a disappointing loss, our first loss of the season, and it's going to be to the Lions out of all teams. Alex Highsmith. This man's trying to go to X Factor, actually. That would be huge. I wish I would have read what he needed to do. I think it's the whole thing. I don't remember what it is. We're going to we versus the Rams. Totally are. Let's see how good this game goes after that disappointing loss. Hopefully that doesn't put us in some sort of slum. So we're going to be simming the Rams, simming the Jets, but before we sim the Jets, we will be looking at some trades for Cameron Hayward. As he gets an upgrade. It's going to hurt me so much to trade this man away. He's 34, though. That's the thing. He's going to regress. And we just need to remember that. He's going to regress. We're also going to go to franchise here. Franchise. Staff management. We're going to go to player personnel. I think we're going to work more on trades. For draft picks. But 2% trade value increase for user draft picks. For current user draft pick. Guaranteed draft during the draft. Non-X Factor user players will be valued one dev trait higher than... Oh, that's huge. For computer players, and we're going to go 4%. For user players, reduce the cost of trading up during the draft. Okay, so we're going to work on doing those ones. How much points do we need in total? Come on. 18 and 20. Oof, that's a lot of points. So we're going to make this trade. We're going to sim this week. Sim it. Hopefully we get a W and we go 6-1. We lose. We're going in a slum. And we probably don't get the breakout with Alex Highsmith. No, he did not. Yikes. Okay, we got a lot of stuff going on. What is happening? Loudermilk got signed. Oh, Edward Seawright. Our whole practice squad got re-signed, or got signed. Alright, so let's go to roster management, trade center. What's on the trade block? Quez Watkins. Anybody like overly amazing? Wow. Mike Kaysen. Young, 69 overall. I mean, that's not a bad trade block pickup there. If we needed that position, but we don't. Derek Nandi. Oof. Young. What's with all these young guys on here? Javonte Milner. Alright, so we are going to give away one of our best players. Oh man, that hurts me so much. Who is the worst team in the league right now, actually? That's mainly what I want to see, because we can probably snag a good pick. And it's the Cardinals and the Vikings. Points for 89. Wow. Points against 234. The Patriots could definitely use some. Wow, the Panthers are in here. So if we need to, maybe even the Broncos, they could use them as their defense is struggling. But let's go check, first of all, what do the Vikings have at end? They have Harrison Phillips, okay. And Davian Clowney, which, I mean, it wouldn't make sense to trade an old guy for another old guy. And it was the Cardinals, that's who it is. They got a young Alex Carter. But they don't have a left end, and they can just move Alex Carter over, or they can move Hayward over for this season. Yeah, they're focused to get pick number 2. We could just try to get D-Hop, just for the cap. Because we need 6. 6 mil. No, we're not getting Buda Baker. Wow. That's a young kicker. How great is this going to be? How are the Vikings, though, right now in comparison? So they would be able to do it straight up, and they would have the number 3 pick at the moment. We could go for Derek Barnett. I don't know if we actually really want, though. I'm sorry, wait, hold on. Before I do anything, who has the number 1 pick? The Broncos? The Giants? But I think we're just going to make a trade here with the Vikings. Get an early draft pick. 2 early first rounds. How is this going to work? Oh, it is close. And we'll throw in a 4th. We'll throw in a 3rd. We'll throw in a second. And a next year's third. Next year's second. We'll throw in this year's pick number 32. But then I want another one. I'm greedy. And we'll throw in next year's third. Will that suffice? No. Next year's second? No. So let's kill that out. We'll kill that out. And this is close. Next year's third. Oh my god, next year's second. So next season we're not going to have very many draft picks. Oh my god, it's got to be this year's second. Or we could try this year's third first. No, it's got to be this year's second. Declined. Declined. We would just trade first. So what if I just take that away and give them next year's first? Accepted. So, not bad. I mean, we give away Hayward for 2 first-round picks. I mean, he's going to retire within a year or two. So we basically get free first-round picks. And we basically get a free first-round pick in general. But that's a train. Dude, the train is so far from my house, and if I can hear it from here, that is insane. LJ, John Korminski. I'm surprised nobody signed Aaron Rodgers. Just a 1-year deal. I think I'm going to leave it. I don't think I really want to sign anybody else. So the Jets. We are going to watch this game. It's our first game without Hayward. It's upsetting. Throw it short is fine. So I just want to see now at my depth chart what is happening at end. Have you done anything this year? I don't think so. I want to see number 78, Broderick Stanley, play in at left end. I want to see how that goes for us. I am going to change his number, though. I don't like number 78. So let's go to right end. Oh no, we switched them to left end, I guess. So edit, we're going to change his number. Is there anything worth 92, 94, 97, 98? There's a 90. I don't know if I want to make him a 97. That number's sacred to us right now. I could go 92, and I think I am going to do a 92. All right, Stanley, show us what you can do. I'm excited. So we're going to be watching for a lot of number 92. Well, that's Deontay Johnson. So we get rid of our defensive captain, which does pain us. But we gain some good first-round picks. So yeah, it sucks, but at the same time, you know, we're excited. You know, and I want to go to the normal uniforms, actually. Yeah. Yeah, it pains us to see him go, especially we wanted him to retire, but, I mean, the contract length there and the money.
It's Madden NFL 22, and the question is,
just wasn't in our favor.
Football? It's the Jets and the Steelers, and it comes your way next.
Now, with the Vikings not really getting anything done defensively, I think that's a big trade for them. He'll probably play one more season. They're going to have at least a low 90s or a high 80s. And I don't think he'll retire just with that contract length, but well, you never know. We'll see. So, keep in mind we are going to be watching number 92 on the field.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Open man is Uzomah. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 5 catches, 60 yards.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against.
I see number 92. Oh, he jumped. Oh, got a tackle there. Good job. Didn't get very much else. Didn't really do very much else, but you know what? I'll take the shed tackle. So he's right by TJ Watt.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon.
Okay. He didn't really get off the block there, but we'll see how he's doing his first half. We'll keep an eye on him. If we don't really see him getting off the block, then we'll maybe sub in. Oh, what a gap! Jack just sneaks his way in. Free hit at the quarterback.
Coming from Braden Mann. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So here are the Steelers now.
All right, Lamar.
For the first time. 36
what do you got for us?
With no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. A first carry for Najee Harris.
And decent carry. Could have gone for more if we didn't get stuck behind our lineman there.
2nd and 5. Now Jackson.
First throw for Jackson. And he finds Claypool, who runs over a defender. 12-yard reception for Claypool.
Now a
Harris handoff.
For Harris. And he'll manage
Good
to
juke
pick up
outside.
about 4. It's second down.
Helps him pick up about 4.
On the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now, if you're a play caller,
Is that DJ
you
Reed?
can do
Nice.
just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little
And
bit.
he'll throw this one away. I thought he had a lot more time. He could have rolled out and found somebody, but
Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
guess it's too early for that.
On third down, Jackson.
That's caught there. That's Quincy.
That's Howard. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now Jackson on first down.
Claypool's also open, but so is Pat. And oh man, 21 on this defense is getting ran over.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one.
Is that
And that's
Austin
what we're
Davis?
seeing more and more coming
He's
into
getting
the league.
ran
Those guys
over.
who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional.
And oh, Harris breaks some tackles. Goes about 9. Oh,
Yeah, he did not want to go down there.
What a
as he
run.
carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. Harris going to get it again on
Harris,
second
good
down.
run here, good
And
chunk.
he'll get it down to the
Gets the
7.
9-yard carry. And that's going to set up Pittsburgh with a first and goal now on the Jets, the 7-yard line.
Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down.
Quick slants.
It's going to be a
And that's going to be a Pat Fryermuth walk-in touchdown as nobody was in the flats to cover him.
And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. This is a crew that come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets him off the treadmill. Because you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go
Wow.
over and over and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. Get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right.
That is
First down, Wilson.
good drive so far, though. Good drive we had there.
Following a pick up a 7 past the 30 to the 32.
They'd love to just strike
And Wilson,
right here. And if it's a long play, so be it.
I remember seeing him
Get a couple of first
in the
downs.
news at one point. I think he got hurt
Chance to catch their breath.
at the same time that I actually got hurt.
After they just gave up the score.
And they'll get
Not the
it
same
short
time,
of the 45
but
at the
at
44.
off season there, I think it was week 1,
Now Gordon on first
but
down.
I guess he's back.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Melvin Gordon. I remember he's a Jet.
Here's Wilson.
Oh, he's gonna get sacked. Levi Wallace.
Take him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a
That's what we like to see here. Everybody wants to get in on this action, and they're gonna get him.
He went nowhere.
Oh, and guess who? Number 92, the rookie Broderick Stanley.
Here's Braden Mann now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
No.
Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Is it just running into the kicker? It's roughing.
So the extra point good, and the roughing call going to move the ball out to the 50 for the kickoff.
Wow.
This is a good chance to pin them deep if you can land the kick
Underneath, yeah, I saw that.
Gain some field position for your defense.
Oh, that hurts.
A yard short of the
That's a
marker.
setback for sure. We should be back on offense, having Lamar Jackson drive down this field.
2nd down.
But instead, we're still on defense due to a roughing the kicker call.
This is Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. This will be play number 7.
It's good to see our run defense is still tough there without Hayward.
Here's Gordon. And he will have a first down here at
Melvin Gordon was number 1.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have
Awkward
been
to see.
fourth down territory if they didn't pick it up, but
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for
Another
it?
handoff.
Yeah, we didn't have to make
There was a hold,
I feel like both of us would have said, go for it.
but it was shut down right away.
Carry there, 2nd and 8. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Wilson. He finds his man
good hit
complete.
before the
It's
sticks.
Moore. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
And we're all watching Melvin Gordon. All eyes, 11 people on Melvin Gordon for sure.
The handoff goes to Gordon.
And oh, the angles. Oh, the angles.
Out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Only needed 1
Yeah,
yard.
watch him get a
I'll
huge
get you
run.
on that.
Yeah, yard, piece of cake, right? And if you're a defender, seeing the back of the jersey and
That's to Davis. He's got it. Touchdown.
Why was there no bump?
Corey Davis, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Jets
So the rough and the kicker call.
for tying this thing up.
Put 6 on the board.
Connect on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter.
And that was Tree Norwood.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the
Right, so
17.
Lamar Jackson in this offense.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Coming out now on their drive.
We just saw. You wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the
Handoff.
weight out of this offensive
Harris
sales because they had it going
breaks the
pretty well
tackle,
too.
but
had to sit over there
gets
for a
swarmed
while
by
until
multiple
they're
defenders after.
amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say
Empty
come out,
backfield
just
here.
get started again. You know, doesn't
Jackson.
have to be dramatic, just get
Got
moving,
time.
get loose again.
Throws it underneath. That is going to be caught. Freiermuth breaks the tackle.
Out on the right side, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the
And
size
looking
of
at
this
Wilson's
player.
reaction there.
6'4", 6'5",
Trying to get this team hyped up there after
basketball players.
watching Pat Freiermuth
That's really good for the game.
with a little nice catch and run.
Great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they're
And another catch. This one only goes for 2 yards,
At
though,
the 32-yard line.
by Freiermuth.
Jackson.
And that one could have been dangerous there. It's going to just fall harmlessly to the ground.
nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Jackson throws it up, and that's going to be intercepted. I think Claypool didn't even know where the ball was.
Get this back to their own 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Gordon in motion.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
What? Gonna get to him.
Pressure too much here. He's going down. TJ Watt.
He's having a good season so far.
On the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting.
That's Mr. Defensive MVP for you right there.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson caught right side. Davis.
Coverage. Why is the coverage not tighter?
Pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
I mean, is this not man? Like, why? We have safeties over top. Like there, example.
Very close to a first down.
Oh, they're gonna call it 4th down though, but like still.
He's going to be a foot or so short.
It's man, you have a safety over top, bump them inside.
For the second time.
Inside coverage is what I meant to say.
For on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
Why did we not choose to return that? Oh my goodness.
They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following that punt, which turned out as well as it possibly could have, this offense has 99 yards to go to the other end zone.
And defense is falling.
We can do it. Why was that lady's eyes just beaming?
Runner in the end zone, safety. And if there's a holding call in the end zone, that's also a safety as well. So either way you decide to go on
Good
offense,
carry.
you gotta be careful.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
You can do it, Najee. Give this one to Najee or play action. I don't care what you do.
Just a yard. Trying to pick it up on the ground.
And, oh, Harris, good carry.
Easy yardage there right up the gut.
Well, he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to
You show them you got a first down.
create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Play action. Clears a receiver downfield. That is Claypool. He'll get this to the 40-yard line. So we've already moved 39 yards on this drive.
Now it's Jackson.
Jackson finds a receiver, Deontay Johnson, who now gets this past the New York 30-yard line, 40-yard line.
Dropped inside the 40. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10.
Dotson goes down there, shaking up.
Here's Jackson to throw.
And that's going to be a
It's incomplete.
screen. Is Robert Salah not their head coach anymore?
And maybe turn the tide.
I will look into that if I can.
Completion on 1st down.
Oh yeah, you can. Never mind. I know how. Okay, why are we doing screens? We haven't been successful on screens in the past seasons this year, but yet we do back-to-back screens.
Staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage.
Like, that is just a waste. And, oh, that's caught! And that's going to be a touchdown.
And into the end zone.
Wow.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Deontay Johnson.
His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra.
To be honest with you, Davis so far this game is not having a good game. Just getting ran over, beating coverage a little bit there. Wasn't it man, but took a terrible angle and the poor tackle, and this is going to be picked up now. Momentum is changing. I don't think it's going to stand, but it sure does get the Pittsburgh crowd all rowdy here. All riled up.
So that one overturned.
Hand off Gordon. Goes up the middle. Always finds a nice gap there for about 7 yards.
7 that time on the 1st down run.
So it's 2nd and 3.
Down and 3.
And again, I'm just going to keep a good eye on 92. Now, speaking of 92, you know what? Shared sack. That's a shared sack. Alex Highsmith and Broderick Stanley.
Now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
Alex Highsmith is a monster, by the way. I just want to say that.
That's the game plan that they've had so far because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something.
He has surprised me. Oh, what? Oh, he's going to get hit on the throw, and that's going to be... It's picked off!
Double team and it's intercepted.
Miles Jack
By the linebacker, Miles Jack. And he'll
on the deflection. This defense
no matter, they've got the
is stunning. They work so well together.
on 1st down. Harris. And he is met
What
in
happened?
his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Why? McTomlin is showing a little bit of frustration there on why there was a guy who got just straight in the backfield, unblocked.
Now hard to believe the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And this time he's
Just
able to take
a
it down to the 42.
flat pass. Looked like a little wheel route there for Harris for 7 yards and set up an easier 3rd and 5 now. Harris in motion. Empty backfield now.
To throw is Jackson.
And
I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down.
don't know what are we doing? Why are we kicking this?
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good.
Why give them good field position with like little time left?
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no? You just
Zama there.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see.
So, about a minute remaining in this quarter, in this half.
1st and 10, it's Wilson.
Melvin Gordon found in the flat there, brings this for a yard.
The second of their 3 timeouts.
And New York already using 2 of their timeouts here, and only down to the one last timeout.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Wilson fires this one in the end zone, and that ball could have been intercepted on the deflection there. I don't think Edmonds was ready there for it, as he watched that one just fall incomplete. And this is going to be thrown to the corner and picked off, but they're calling it incomplete. They said he stepped out of bounds. I don't know.
So that's just going to be an incompletion.
And no booth review.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break. Completion.
Oh, man, he got tanked there. Why are we not calling timeout if we're throwing this ball? What is this play calling? So we take a chance in the air, and then we're going to throw it again?
He's going to float this one deep right side.
What a grab. And we could have had a field goal, or even better, if we decided to use our timeouts.
Well, I know we hold off on the halftime update after all. Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the
So we're up in this game, and we're definitely needing a win, as we're starting to fall and drop games.
They'll throw on first
Quick
down,
glance, and Jackson's going to be met in the backfield here by Lawson.
Carl Lawson. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there.
Good veteran presence there.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Under pressure, they got him again.
Lawson liked it so much, he did it again.
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in.
I believe that was Davis there on the dropped interception, but good coverage either way.
The punt team on.
But now we're punting in our end zone.
They get it away. They'll take it a few steps in front of the 50.
Nice return here as well,
It was a 42-yard punt, but a net of 50.
which will put the Jets on Pittsburgh's side of the field. So first down, Wilson, shotgun, looking to pass. Finds a open receiver on the slant,
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
and that is Julio Jones,
They'll throw on first down with Wilson.
the veteran wide receiver.
And he will find Davis. That's complete.
And he's going to take a nice hit by Levi.
2nd and 2.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short,
Handoff, play action.
defenders,
Found a wide open
Elijah Moore.
receiver,
Touchdown on the season.
and that is Elijah Moore.
Take the lead.
What is happening?
Extra point by Koo, up and good.
We were looking good.
17-14.
We get a roughing the kicker call,
The drive there only
and things just go downhill from there.
It's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And down he goes just shy of the 20.
And now we have a penalty marker on the kickoff.
Let's see what that's about.
It's on Pittsburgh.
And this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb
Wow.
the penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back.
And a nice catch there.
As you pointed out, not
That'll
this
basically negate the penalty there on the kickoff, and Claypool's over 100 yards on that catch.
Catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship.
I would love to see more of Howard. Oh, geez, that
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
That could have been a better
Now is 2nd and 10.
catch there for Freiermuth.
Jackson.
And that's going to be a good gain there to Deontay, but not enough for the first down. So 3rd and 3, empty backfield. And Jackson does have his legs he can also use here. He finds his targets. That's Johnson again.
Steelers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. 2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. A run with Harris.
Harris
Shotgun. And he takes it past
almost
the 45
fakes the first tackler, but gets tripped up in the end, spins his way, and gets 5. Another draw, and this is going to be... Oh, he's going to break out here, and he's going to get a big run. Oh, but he tripped.
He's run it 11 times.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner.
Oh, no. That could have been a possible touchdown. Davis is going to make the impressive tackle. Jackson on the QB keeper, 9-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and a yard. They hand this
And
off to Harris.
first down carry, Pittsburgh.
Gets it down to the 32.
Looking hungry to regain the lead here.
The big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, "Are you kidding
Empty
me?
backfield.
Just get on our
Jackson
backs."
again on the QB keeper.
They love being physical.
And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line.
3-yard rush.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. On the give, this is
A lot of
Harris.
running
And
on
he'll
this
get
drive,
one
2
down
yards
to
there
the
only.
27.
So 3rd and 5.
Bringing a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down.
Shotgun.
Now it's
Bunch at the
Jackson.
bottom of your screen. Jackson over the middle. Claypool. First down.
Chase Claypool. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far,
So they love going to the empty set. We've seen it in the past, in the present. We've seen it everywhere, and we're probably going to see it in the future.
adjustments to come their way now.
And he's got this
Najee Harris on the completion there, and he can also play receiver as well, as he showed that. And Harris opening the flats, but we're going to fumble the ball, and it's going to be Jets football on a scoop. And this could go all the way.
30.
Deontay Johnson trying to track him down, and he does.
Tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
And that is the young buck Cummings.
So the turnover forced,
And now they're in the red zone.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that...
And, oh, that was dangerous. That could have been going right back the other way.
Everyone rallies, they discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role.
Oh, man.
When they create a turnover like that.
Mistakes by Pittsburgh.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd.
Touchdown here would go very well for the Jets, as they would get a 2-possession lead.
Here's Wilson.
Gordon was open, and that's going to be
Zone, but it's incomplete.
deflected by, I think that touched the hands for about 3 defenders.
Just a 24-yard
The
attempt.
cat scared me with that sneeze,
And his kick is indeed good.
and that is going
And
to
they
put
stretch
the
lead
game
to
up by
6. It's
6.
20-14 now. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to
So we were knocking on the door, gave the ball away, and
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
that is rough.
Yeah.
Either way,
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they looked like they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? From the 24, Jackson. He's got his tight end Freiermuth over the middle. Back now in Pittsburgh. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Jackson back to throw. That's going to go deep to Johnson. Cummings, the man on the fumble return. Going to be shaken up here. Doesn't look too serious, though. We'll probably see him, hopefully, back in this game. Under center. Draw play. Good falls forward, too. Gets the extra yardage.
But no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
So a 3-yard gain.
Jackson.
That's really what I love about Harris is he just... Oh, a nice throw here. Big completion. As I was saying, though, Harris, one thing we really enjoy, and I know the Pittsburgh Steelers love it, is that he just falls forward. Even if he gets hit in the backfield, he'll fall forward. He'll gain a yard. And speaking of fall forward, look at that. Drags the defender with him and just makes it that much better. Just always gaining yards. Freiermuth inside the 10 now.
And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get.
And Harris has got the X factor.
They'll try and run for it on 1st
And I think he's only going to have it for a play. Wow. He lost his X factor. It was nice having it for a play.
They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Harris is wide open. Harris is wide open.
He's got it. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds.
Gotta stay in bounds there, man. You can make that end zone play.
But they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
Oh, Watts. Oh, this is Watts.
Touchdown.
Derek Watts.
Derek Watt, his first touchdown on the year. And if the Steelers
Wow.
the extra point, they
I love to see a fullback score. Definitely hurts fantasy owners, but for the Pittsburgh Steelers, they don't care. They just want to get in the end zone by any means possible. And sometimes you got to use your big hog there, and you just pounds his way through.
Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Looking at a few of the upcoming games at the bottom of your screen. Chicago versus Denver, Baltimore and Green Bay, Indianapolis and Tennessee. As TJ Watt gets a sack, hopefully I didn't tear your eyes from missing that one, but now he's going to have an X factor as he gets his 10th sack of the season. Big hole here, but he's going to be met. Oh no, he's going to break a tackle. Gordon pinballing his way for a good few yards. So 3rd and 11. He's under pressure and he'll be brought down. That is Lewis. I thought he was the backup today, but he is finding his way onto the field and finding Zach Wilson as well.
And that type of a number, it's just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
And off play action. Finding Claypool downfield. And he's having a game today. Well over 100 yards now after that reception.
33
That's good for 33 yards. And nice bat down at the line of scrimmage.
Defensively, that's second down.
One thing I love to see. I usually like to see a black and yellow team do that, but oh, and we're going to take a hit. Lawson eating Jackson up for breakfast.
Lawson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon.
So a 3rd and 20 now.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Jackson
That's complete to his tight
finding Freiermuth. They don't get the first down, but they sure do make it easier Boswell field goal.
And he needed plenty more. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go.
8 receptions, 88 yards. And they're going to put this game to a 4-point game, which forces New York to get into the end zone now.
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now.
So with 3 minutes remaining, just over 3 minutes, New York now has to make a drive.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time.
Wilson, back to throw. He's got a long time here. And no, he won't find anybody. And Pittsburgh takes full momentum after the great coverage there. And no rush here. We only get 3 off. And that's going to go down the sideline for a nice gain. Jack is downfield, though, to make the tackle. Just curious. I believe that was cover 2, as Jack was a little too deep there to be anything else. Empty backfield. And that's going to be caught here. Jets are moving the ball with ease.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a first down.
Gordon, motion.
Now Wilson.
And that's going to be an easy completion to Gordon as we hit the 2-minute warning now.
So it's Jets football as we get you.
And the Jets,
they come up on a second down.
They're walking up the driveway here, starting to knock on this door.
He's got the hook up to Moore.
And they're going to get another first down here.
Double that here and get 8. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Wilson, back to throw. Finds a wide open target here. And that is Moore, who had the touchdown earlier today. They're going to fling this one out to Gordon, who gets out of bounds. So loses a few. So now it's going to be 3rd and 5. Wilson. Under pressure here. He's going to get sacked. Jack. So now they are in trouble. 4th and 16. They got a long way to go. They're heaving this one up over the middle. They find Conklin over the middle for a first down. How do you allow that?
That's checked down to Gordon.
No timeouts used. Oh, speaking of the devil.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts.
Knocking on the door here. Jets.
As the clock will stop with just under 30
throws this one. Complete. Gordon.
Out to the flat for Gordon.
Down at the 3-yard line.
The Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts.
And this is for the game here.
With 24 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, they leave a wide open receiver. Oh my goodness, he didn't see the guy underneath.
But it winds up incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime.
20 seconds.
Not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time.
Touchdown.
It's caught for a touchdown.
And the Jets silence this Pittsburgh crowd with under 20 seconds remaining now. Wow.
He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. So that drive spans 13 plays, and it ends with a Jet touchdown. Taken in at the 3.
Oh, and a huge return here.
Solid return. Pretty good
They
field
just need a
position.
field goal,
32. The Pittsburgh
but they're
offense
only
at the line to start their next
down to
drive.
11 seconds. And that's intercepted. That'll be the ball game.
Picked off
So
at
the
40,
Jets
and the return here is
come away with a
at the
victory
35-yard
here.
line. Well, you knew you...
And Pittsburgh starting to fall into a little bit of a drought.
So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5
Wow. That is not good. Not at all. And Miles Jack signs with us. That's a good thing. Alex Highsmith, we're going to make sure that we also lock him up. Exactly. Alex Highsmith is with us. Kella Weatherspoon, we're going to definitely try to sign him for a 2-year deal. Kella Weatherspoon is signed up. Everybody else. So I don't think we're going to sign We're going to sign Kevin Dotson. Levi Wallace, we're going to let hit free agency. McKinley, we're going to let hit free agency. Kevin Givens, we might re-sign. James Pierre, I think we're going to also re-sign. McFarland, we're going to let hit free agency. Carlos Joseph, I think we're going to give him a year deal, but we'll see. It depends on how much. Kyle Trask, we're going to try to re-sign, and Dylan Mitchell, we will try to re-sign. Is there anything else? Oh, media question. Well, your team's in a good spot. How far do you think this team can go? I believe showing the Super Bowl caliber team, there's a lot of football left, but it's time to think big. We need to make playoffs, and I know we can get there, which is true. I do think we can get to the playoffs. We need to get rid of this drought, though. I'm getting a little frustrated with this drought. Tyler Stump. This could be the guy that we are going for in this draft. He looks freaking amazing. John Baldwin is also here. And he also looks great. So it's going to come down to their combine and everything. There's a lot. I think we're definitely getting a D tackle. So we'll probably see one of these guys dressed in black and yellow next season. There's a lot of options defensively I think we can pick up here. So we'll see. I do think I want to get another running back. Not in the first or second round, though, or third. I think it'll be maybe a 5th round. Depends what falls to us. Breakout player. Is this going to be Miles Jack? No, wait. I think he is already. Chase Claypool? Running routes. Yeah, this is probably Claypool. It's Chase Claypool. So I said we were going to play the Colts game, or watch the Colts game. We're actually going to simulate that game. And we win. We break the drought. I didn't get it done today, Coach. Okay, that's fine. It's okay. Roderick. I think we're up to do another one here. Oh, right. No, I think we're going to go to You know what? You're right. Let's stick to the medium pass. It has convinced me. And let's throw it medium. I like it. Willie Thomas, I'm going to upgrade him manually. Elusive. 70 overall now. Trent Dickerson. We're going to go field general. I think the rest we can kind of let upgrade on their own. Still the first and second seed in the division now, us and the Bengals. We're going to face off, and hopefully this game goes a lot better. We have not been playing at our best form.
It's Madden NFL 22 on EA Sports.
So I might be a little quieter this game. Just kind of setting up some stuff as well. I'll kind of be in and out of this game.
Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1,
Burrow.
you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame
Pass
the
and
receiver
catch.
publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24,
Nice stop there, Joe Mixon, who's had good and bad games against us.
out of the gun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, he finds
And he does find his receiver here.
First down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
That's T. Higgins.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him.
Oh, and we're going to get to him, and that's Josh Sweat, our new addition this year in the trade.
Yards here on first down of the sack. To try again after the sack. Burrow, he gets this one to Boyd. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30.
Still 3rd and 13 now.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to
Oh,
throw.
we almost get to him again. That's going to be flown up there and
That is
in double coverage. That's going to go to T. Higgins. They're looking for him early.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
So I definitely do want to also in the offseason see if we can get a young DB that we can develop with. Just because with Levi Wallace not being signed up,
An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
we're going to need someone to take his spot, replace him.
First drive. They'll be let out by the final pick of the first round in 2018 out of Louisville. It's Lamar Jackson.
And
Sideline here is caught, but
I don't even think he caught it. No, he didn't.
keep his feet in. 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson.
Thrown, caught.
Get this to his
And first down.
Freiermuth. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I believe we have space on our roster to still draft one more guy. Or draft, excuse me, pick up one more guy.
Gets maybe 3.
So I'm actually thinking
Look at the numbers for Harrison
that we
last
go and
week's
pick up a
game.
third string
19
tight end.
carries, 128 yards, and a touchdown.
He's having a nice season, and he knows where he ranks in the league. Don't ever
Jackson
let a running back
rolling
tell you
out.
he doesn't know that.
Going to be tripped up and sacked here. Team Hicks.
Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home.
His new team now.
Jackson from the shotgun.
Throws it sideline and picked off.
Is intercepted.
But they are calling it incomplete.
Wait, no.
They say he stepped out of bounds.
Caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
I still think the Super Bowl is going to be us and Green Bay.
It's one of the few things defenses chart.
And the conference championship is going to probably be Dallas and Green Bay and us in Kansas City.
And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30. Simply not much more you can ask out of your running back. Over 100 yards and the 3 touchdowns.
And for an old coot like me, I loved it because he did it on
I've
the
seen
ground.
Joe Mixon.
Running back, taking control of the game. That's what I
He's
like.
taking up against us.
An old coot?
Coot, C-O-O-T.
All right, I'll look that up later. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Will Dissly on the reception there, and they're down wide open. And that is that Dissly again, actually. No, it's Dickens.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And that Dickens is going to break the tackle. Oh, but put the ball on the turf.
And it's picked up.
He did everything right except hold on to the ball in the end. Definitely a highlight turned into a
Cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though,
big
jarring it
mistake.
free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive
Harris going to
player,
shove a defender
you go
off
through
him, but
ball
be brought down
security
almost
drills
immediately
every
after.
single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Depending on the spot, they will say first down.
Dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
They go play action now. Jackson.
And that's going to be thrown and caught by Johnson.
Rocket Deontay Johnson. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
So I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now Jackson on 1st down.
Jackson back to throw. And we're going to find Claypool.
Receiving in. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Oh, and Jackson's going to throw an interception.
With a pick. And the Bengals are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Man open, that's Jamar Chase, complete.
All right, I'm going to give my voice a little bit of a rest. Still a little bit sick here, but I'm going to let you guys enjoy the rest of the game here, or at least most of the game. And I'll come back to bother you guys. But enjoy the game so far.
That's his longest run of the first quarter. And Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some...
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. T.J. Watt, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Throwing on 2nd and long. Burrow. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. T.J. Watt in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On second down, it's Harris. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to third down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Let's go. I like this focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
On first down, Harris. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. On second down now, it's Harris. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Anyone who watched Najee Harris at Alabama knows the kind of strength that this guy runs with, and he's continuing on that path here at the next level. They'll run on first down. Harris. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson. Complete. It's Johnson. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. Now Jackson. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. And here's Freiermuth again. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. They run with Harris. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. They go play action with Jackson. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. The Steelers on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Jackson will throw again. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point put through by Boswell, and it's now a 7-0 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And Charles, what a battle this is within the division, because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
Now, the Bengals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
I like the look that they just showed there. When you come out in a passing formation, spread things out a little bit, it makes it really hard to cover the middle of the field, doesn't it? Because you've got to go out to the perimeter and cover those guys.
Yep, exactly. Got some good blocking, too. Helped him pick up the first. Mixon with a first down carry. Bobby Brown on the tackle. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw caught by Higgins. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On the delay, it's Mixon. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. After the sack on first down, Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. This goes out wide from Mixon. Touchdown, Bengals! Joe Mixon, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they really won't have much time to work with, just 19 seconds showing on the clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. So I'm waltzing down Main Street, got an umbrella, just a torrential downpour, and I look over, and this guy, stone-faced, wearing a poncho that says, "Don't rain on my parade," and he is just angry. And we got to go. I'll tell you the rest later. Here we go, third quarter. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down. Jackson. He finds his man Johnson. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 65 yards on the ground for him so far. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll run. Here's Harris. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run with Harris. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 38. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. From the gun, Jackson. Open man, that's the tight end Freiermuth. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Quick slant finding Claypool. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Harris. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Hines opting not to risk it, and this will come out to the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver trying to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, Mixon. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. On 3rd down, Burrow. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it a 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Now Joe Mixon. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, Their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. CD, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
McPherson's kick is good.
And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Play action. It's Jackson. Howard has the first down and then some, as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. Now, after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. They go play action now. Jackson.
Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool.
And he's brought down. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. This is Harris on the draw, dancing away at the 35. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. We'll check on his status when we get back. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Jackson now.
A throw left side, caught by the tight end Freiermuth.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year.
And the Steelers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
On the return is Hines. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. On second down now, Mixon. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the fourth.
Higgins, what a catch. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
On first down, Mixon. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow, they'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Yeah, once more, strong running. Excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now it's Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
And that's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks. And you often see that in the red zone. Offense has to be quick. In this case, the defense was quicker.
And he's got his big tight end here.
And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Third and goal, Burrow. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. There's certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. Now Burrow. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So the deficit now 3 after the huge conversion, but they need to get the football back.
So this is where special teams really comes into play because getting the ball back, it starts with this next kickoff. How do they get downfield, either jar it loose or get the ball back themselves? That's going to be key for them.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left.
Again, it's Harris on second down. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Jackson. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down. And they will take a knee here. On second down, it's Harris. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Down to a knee goes Jackson, and that should seal it. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you, these division games never for the faint of heart, but they come through with a tight victory here on the road.
And you find yourself working harder in a game like this too, don't you?
Yeah,
because you got to stay with it, right? You got to stay with it. You got to stay locked in. It's our type of a game. And you just mentioned it. Division game, on the road, tight, and they find a way to win it. Way to hunker down, as my old coach used to say, and find your way through.
So for the Steelers.